Ain't no need to trip. So, the FBI raids Rudy Giuliani's house. Mr. Stop and Frisk. Ain't no need to trip. Ain't no need to trip. The crazy part is, Rudy Giuliani was mistreating the black community like crazy. He was mistreating the black community. He was committing crimes. Rudy Giuliani had police officers committing crimes in the black community. That's straight up. That's facts. Like, that's facts. That's facts. I'm from Brooklyn, New York. Rudy Giuliani had police officers just straight mistreating people in the black community. Really, the black males. Majority of it was the black males. They actually paid me twice. Or like 3 times. They sent me a check for like $1,100, $700. They was just sending me checks because they kept frisking me, strip searching me, just doing all types of bullshit. And I didn't sue the police department. I'm like, these fucking guys are jerks. I didn't sue the police department. It was like a law firm in Florida that won the case against New York City for like $25 million, something like that. And they just split the money up evenly because when they was like stopping and frisking everybody, well, they was stopping and frisking like 600,000 black men a year, something like that. Like 600,000 a year. Like, bruh, 600,000 a year? It's like 10 million people out here. He just sent police to straight handle the black males. He did that shit. Rudy Giuliani did that shit. And they was doing that shit in broad daylight. They was doing that shit at nighttime. They strip searched me twice. And I think they definitely paid me. One time, I think they gave me like $1,100. Then another time, they probably gave me like $700. But I think they paid me like 2 or 3 times. 2 or 3 times, word. Like, my pops was like, damn, they just paying you. I'm like, yeah, they wildin'. Like, everybody was looking at Rudy Giuliani and the police officers like, what the fuck are y'all doing, bruh? Like, if somebody commit a crime, you catch that person. You don't just fucking run up on every black dude, throw them up against walls, and then when they asking you, yo, what the fuck is wrong with you? I'm going to get a sandwich. The police officers is pissed off. They putting their hands on black men. Bro, they was wilding, bro, telling dudes get on the floor. Like, nah, bro, we going out. We all dressed up. We going out. What the fuck is we getting on the floor for? Rudy Giuliani was wilding, bro. They did that shit for like 10 years straight. Most of the people they let go, they like, yo, this shit not even doing that. Like, they didn't even stop crime and none of that. They just was wilding, beating on black people. Not black people, really black men. Beating on black men, putting fucking charges on them because they wasn't finding anything on them. Arresting them for like not having ID. Like, bruh, it's not a fuck. You only supposed to go to jail if you commit a crime. If you fucking accidentally left your motherfucking ID in the house, you ran outside to get some milk for your nieces and nephews or your kids, you shouldn't go to jail for that. Yo, Rudy Giuliani and the police officers was wilding. They was wilding for 10 years straight. They was wilding. Yo, they was wilding. They was wilding. And now, they raided Rudy Giuliani's crib. Say word. They don't need to trip. They raided his crib. They raided his crib. Bruh. Now they saying he was dealing with the Russians? Oh, Rudy, say it ain't so. Say it ain't so. All them black males, you mistreated. You had police officers doing all types of crimes to them. And you out there committing crimes, bruh? You out there committing crimes, Rudy? Come on, bruh. Come on, bruh. Yo, Rudy Giuliani, man, that dude is the worst. The worst. If there's a crime going on in the black community, police officers are supposed to go after the people that are committing the crime, not the whole community. Hey, what the fuck is you doing, bruh? Well, it is what it is. They ran up in Rudy Giuliani crib, took his laptop, took his cell phone. They hoping he ain't erased all of the shit that he was doing. All of the evidence. They hoping he didn't erase it. Son, Rudy Giuliani was on some bullshit, man. Rudy Giuliani was on some bullshit. It's 10 million people in New York City, bruh. You just gonna run up on black men and just be like, what's that in your clothes? And just go in their pockets? Yo, son, they was on some bullshit. One time they even took $700 from me. Talking about what voucher? I'm like, bro, the voucher. I had to go through like all types of shit because they wasn't trying to give me no voucher. They like, yo, what voucher you talking about? Fuck is you talking about? The officer that picked you up, he'll give it to you. He went home. The fuck is y'all talking? Yo, they was on some bullshit. Rudy Giuliani be on some bullshit. I ain't gonna lie, Rudy Giuliani be on some bullshit. Like, for real, man. He be on some bullshit. FBI ran up in his crib. Ain't no need to trip. Ain't no need to trip, Rudy. Well, that's all I got to say on that. Ain't no need to trip. I'm out. Peace. Oh, yeah. Just wanted to say, I hope they strip searched Rudy Giuliani. I hope they strip searched you.